After more than a year of planning, building, alterations, and work, the cabin is pretty much completely finished, and I finally got to spend an entire night in it. So it's November 11th, Veterans Day, I believe, and I finally made it back to the shed. Oh yeah, look at that. Smoke coming out of the chimney. Got it decorated for the upcoming holidays. Let's see what's cooking. Ooh, toasty warm. Toasty, toasty. A little bit of candlelight here and there. Decoration on the door. You can hear the fire going. The fan on top's doing its thing. Got my oil lamps going. Kitchen area. Bedroom. Dining room. So here's the final product. This is what she looks like. So this is a woodshed, lean-to, whatever you want to call it, that I built yesterday. It is simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 pallets. Laid 2 on the ground, 2 on the ends, and 2 laying sideways on the back. Some 2x4s and some extra steel roofing that I had laying around from a different project. And I used some 2x4s to hold it together right there. And across the back. And today before I leave, I'll probably put a second row of them down here. Probably not necessary, but I think I'll do it anyways. And like I said, some extra tin. It's a woodshed. It doesn't have to be a thing made by Michelangelo. I just sort of want to keep some of the rain off wood that I split up here to use for campfires, and what little bit I use in the shed. The shed literally yesterday heating it from 11 o'clock, and then I stopped burning wood at around 6 o'clock. It took 2 5-gallon buckets of little pieces of wood. I'll show you what those look like later. But yeah, simple, easy woodshed. I have some leftover plywood that I need to cut up and fit in there from when I was doing work on the shed. But yeah, just took a couple hours. So, breakfast at the shed. First time I've cooked in here. Got my Coleman stove that I got at a swap meet for $5. Cast iron pan, $2 at a thrift store. Stovetop toaster, $1 at a thrift store. See a theme here? And the table setting. All the pans, plates, whatever, thrift store. A little table centerpiece, thrift store for $1. I guess. I would consider this roughing it in style. So this is, why do I start everything out with so? Whatever. This is my bed in the shed. So it's a shed bed. Built it. I actually had to purchase the wood. This I couldn't reclaim from something else. The bottom, right there, actually holds the mattress when it's folded up against the wall. It lifts up. I take those slats out, put the mattress in there, lay the slats flat, put the sheets in there, and I fold it up against the wall. The mattress I got on Amazon. If I can find a image of it on Amazon, I'll show which one I got. I can't remember. I think it might have been around $60. Yesterday I got up here. I started the stove around 11 o'clock, and I kept it going at a medium fire until 6, at which time it was so hot in here I had to crack the windows and get into my night clothes. It was warm, and watch movies the rest of the night. So I brought this sleeping bag. This is cotton duck and flannel. Definitely not a backpacking bag. It is a camping bag. It is heavy duty. I have backpacking bags, down, all that stuff. But I paid $6 for that at a thrift store, threw it in the washer, and that's my go-to sleeping bag. I brought that because I didn't know how cold it would be in here. I'd never spent the night before. But literally, I put the sheets on the mattress. I laid the sleeping bag out, opened, and until about 3 in the morning, the only thing the sleeping bag covered was my legs, and sometimes I had to put my feet out. It was so warm in here all night long. My idea was, and it worked, well, first, this is well insulated, but use the stove and heat the cabin up, get the inside walls warm, and hopefully the residual heat would keep me warm throughout the night. It did. So there is the bunk folded down, and you see here, there's a leg, there's another leg, and on the back side there's legs, just because of the weight. But it's also hinged on the wall. And then it folds up, and I attach my table to the backside. Simple. I needed to save space as best I could. Not too darn expensive, and real comfortable. I slept really good last night. So there's my sleeping arrangement. Well, the first overnighter in the tiny cabin, shed converted to cabin, was a success. Temperature outside got down to freezing, and I was warm inside even after shutting the stove off, or not putting any wood in it, at about 6 o'clock p.m. Everything worked out pretty much as planned. The bed worked out good. It's the first time I slept on the bed. I cooked breakfast. Need a smaller spatula for that pan. Knock wood, I got no bugs and no mice inside, but I've been spraying diligently. So now I'm buttoning it up until the next time I come up. which is, who knows? Yeah, a week, a month, 2 months, don't know. Have it decorated for the holidays. I'll shut off the lights. The flue's closed. Plus I put an extra plug in the vent outside. There is no food left in here that isn't in a tin or a jar with a lid. And nothing freezable. This pour over coffee thingy dingy worked pretty good. I need to get the water at a higher temperature, actually have it to a boil first. This antique lantern I got from a thrift store for $6. Made in Japan. Long time ago. Worked really good. Hung it outside. That one I know works. I got out my birch tree. This lantern was sort of neat. I went to open it to put some fluid in there. Someone had filled it partially with water. I don't understand that. But this is also an antique made in Germany. At a thrift store again for just a few bucks. This one was at a swap meet. A Dietz. So, yeah, thoughts on the overnighter? Success. Is the shed the way I wanted it? Definitely. Good for one person. Two, in a pinch, you either really need to like each other or one of you is going to sleep on the floor. I think I have too many knickknacks, but almost everything in here, other than the plethora of candles, sort of means something. So we'll see. I may slim those down. So yeah, it's just a matter of shutting off the lights, locking the doors, backing away, and wait until next time. As you see, I have the shovel out here. And it's probably what it's going to look like next time. And I have a tin garbage can full of wood. I had the wood in the shed, in a wheelbarrow, this shed back here. But the mouse were making mice nests in the wheelbarrow. So I got rid of that wood and got some more. So until next time.